you're here to bid and buy tonight, please see Monika immediately and fill out a bidder's registration form. We'll be starting in a couple of minutes. Fantastic. That means everyone be quiet. So has everybody filled out the forms because we might as well start?
Yes. Okay.
Alright, well folks, welcome to the auction of 40 Hillside Road, Mount Wellington, Auckland. I'm Steve Lovegrove and I'm pleased to be here to help you bid and buy today. Also welcome you on behalf of Monika. I'm sure you've met the smiling Monika, who's very famous for her big shoes.
Not today.
No, not today. Not today, but her helpful smiles, I'm sure you've met her through the marketing program. And she is from the team here who you'll see around you and amongst you, from the professionals also known as Lovegrove Realty. Before we get going though with your enthusiastic bidding, I need to take you through a couple of formalities, so bear with me as we do that. We are of course using the complete and unaltered form of auction, standard auction agreement. It requires that you bid on a cash and unconditional basis and without question you accept the seller's title. The property is described as a wonderful family size section of 733 square metres. It's lot 16, deposited plan 86617, and it is fee simple, as we probably more commonly know that as a freehold title. It's held in the North Auckland Land Registry under volume 44B, folio 295. Now the chattels that are included in the documents is the stove, the fixed floor coverings, the curtains, drapes, light fittings, alarm, dishwasher, extractor fan, garden shed, range hood, waste disposal, washing machine taps. Monika, I believe that means the tub,
Yes,
the washing machine tub, and the pergola or pergola, however you like to say it. Storage shed and the fully insulated cabin all stay here for the day that you purchase the property and move in, of course. The contract requires that you pay a 10% deposit immediately upon the fall of the hammer, and then settlement day is Friday the 18th of July, so that is when the balance of the money is due. Don't be late, there is a penalty interest of 15%. By now, I'm sure Monika's been very helpful with you, giving you the folios with all the documents that you require, and that you've done your own due diligence. And in regards to the LIM, finance, builders, anything else that is material to your decision to purchase here today. And of course it is imperative that you have a fully informed decision and engage the appropriate specialist advice where necessary. I would expect that you have noted the REAA booklet for sale agreements guide has been given to you, and that in your bidder's registration form you have acknowledged the receipt of that. On that basis then, I shall assume that your very active bidding in a moment when we start tells me that you understand the terms of the agreement and that you clearly can be bound by those. Folks, let me encourage you to bid tonight with confidence. There will be no vendor bids, and the reserve will be the opening bid. I'm sure those of you who have been informed by Monika, this auction is an auction that has been brought forward, subject to an acceptable offer already having been made on the property. I will come back to that in a moment. When the bidding does start, I will suggest the amounts I would like you to increase your bids. Of course, you are welcome to name a different amount if you wish. While it is very unlikely, remember, as an auctioneer, I do have the right to refuse any bid. What you bid today is inclusive of GST. Should any dispute arise, I shall simply determine the dispute and take you back to the last undisputed bid, and we will carry on from that point. As I said a moment ago, the property will be sold. Immediately from the opening bid, we will call for the bid that has been made, the offer. That will be the reserve price. I just want to make it very, very clear that as the bidding opens, you will need to bid promptly. Make certain that you are the highest bidder and the last bid with which I accept in order to become the purchaser of this very lovely home. On the fall of the hammer, the bidding will be closed, and should you be the highest bidder, you will be taken aside, asked to confirm your purchase in writing and filling out the appropriate documents and paperwork, and of course paying the agreed deposit. Is that fairly clear? Okay, thank you. That concludes the formalities, but I'd like to take just a moment to take a look at where we stand today. This is the very outer circle of the inner city. Mount Wellington is a growth suburb. We've seen, as we've driven up the road, although it has been dark and has been wet, it is a lovely leafy suburb with a lot of owner-occupied homes. I'm sure as you drive up the street on a Friday evening, you can come home to this property where all the work has already been done. The locality, of course, is motorways north, motorways south, and of course through to the eastern corridor. Location, 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 as they say. Shopping, 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 as my wife would say, is just down the road with the very big Sylvia Park Mall. And of course, the Kiwi backyard. For kids, we're all looking for that. In a city where it's ever decreasing, getting smaller and smaller, backyards like this are golden. And not only that, you've got the storage shed, you've got the little unit out the back, use it as you will for an office or to send the kids out to play there. I used to call it Space Invaders, but I think they call it PlayStation now. So you've got all of that storage. The cabin has power and cabling for a home office, which is interesting. The property, of course, has been totally renovated, nice new carpet, modern kitchen, bathroom. The owner, I'm sure you will agree, has done a fine job. They've also done the things behind the walls by insulating the roof, the ceiling and the floor, which is why we're nice and cosy tonight. There's a solar panel for the water heating, and I'm told the recoating on the roof has recently been done.
2012.
2012. So there we have it, folks. That's the property, that's the location, that's the terms and conditions of the agreement. As I stated earlier, we do have an opening offer. The bidding is opening. Can you confirm your bid, man, at 600,000? At 600,000, I'm started away at 600,000. I'll take a rise of 10. At 600,000, name a different number if you will. At 600,000, take it to 610. But I am open to different offers. At 600,000, we are selling. This is already at the business end of the auction. At 600,000, calling once, calling 606, thank you sir, welcome to the bidding. At 606, take it up if you will, ma'am. Still looking for a bid to take it up 610. At 606, how will this sir? At 610. At 610, will you come back with me now, sir? At 610. At 610, calling once, calling twice. At 615 it is now, the bid. At 615. At 615 over here, take it to 616. One more, but we'll take that. At 616, come back to me, sir. Another one will be all it would take. We're changing hands. At 616, thank you, ma'am. At 616, take it to 17 if you will. At $616,000, folks. Anyone else willing to join in? I will take a third. At 616, 618, thank you, sir. At 618, thank you over here now. At 620, at 620, right back at you. At 620, the lady holds the bid. At 620, take another one from you, sir. At 620, I'm sure the neighbours will want to join in at this point. Always good to raise the prices. At 620,000, 625,000 a bit. At 626, immediate retort. At 627, good strong bidding, we like that. At 627, 28 it is. At 628,000 over here. At 628, any other newcomers in? At $628,000 for this beautiful home. Calling once, calling twice. 630, welcome back. At $630,000, 632, good strong bidding. At $635,000, straight back at you. At 635,000, 636, 636. Travelling along well now. These are changing hands at $636,000. 636 it is now. Calling once, calling twice.
638.
638,000 at 638 and 639 straight back at 639,000. 639,000 calling once, calling twice. At $640,000 at $642,000 straight back at $642,000 at 642. Take another one, sir. At 642,000. 642 over here. Joining in from the neighbours, joining in from the corner, anyone? At $642,000. Calling once, calling twice, plenty of time to think about it. At 642. 642. I'm selling. Calling once, calling twice. Calling third and final time, take your silence as permission to sell at 642. Don't make this a regret. At 642,000, I'm selling. Selling. Time to think?
No, we're good.
Alright, at 642, I'm selling, sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to winning bidder. Commiserations to you guys. I do hope we can help you find your dream home soon. And thank you folks for coming this evening.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank
We've
you.
got much more.
Yeah.